What's going on, doozers, and welcome to Townsend Season 1, Episode number 10. Guys, we are number 10, and we're celebrating something different today, too. We are very close to getting 500 subscribers. So, stay tuned. I got a special announcement I think I'm going to make probably private to all my subscribers, but you're going to have to be watching the videos to hear about it. So, what the heck? Here it goes. What I'm intending to do is at 500 subscribers, I'm going to do a special giveaway. When we hit 500 subscribers, somebody is winning a copy of Minecraft Java Edition. That's right. I'm going to give away a copy of Minecraft Java Edition. So, once we get to 500 subscribers, we're going to put a quick video up. We're going to do a 24-hour poll. You're going to have to, give me a comment, like, subscribe, all that stuff. And then I'm going to put that, all the people who subscribe and do everything into a randomizer, and whoever the lucky winner is getting a full copy of Minecraft Java Edition. Now, keep in mind that Java Edition means you have to have a computer. So, unfortunately, console guys, phone people, sorry, Java's not going to do you any good. It's only good for PC, Linux, Mac. So, you're going to have a physical laptop or desktop to use it. But that being said, let's get our day started here. So, we have the first of our towers done. We have the villager trading hall, aka the temple, done. So now I think our next step is going to be setting up the farmhouse for the pauper. Get something a little bit smaller, not quite as intense as this has been. So I have some materials gathered up, some wood, some stone. And now what we need to do is figure out where exactly we're going to be putting this. Now, I do know that I want to be close to the cave, but out of this mountain area. And let me grab some shut-eye quick and get it set to daytime. That way we can see what we're doing. Go. So let's head on up here. Now, I don't have anything with me as far as the interior decorating stuff goes yet. I want to get a shape built first and get the actual farm built, and then we'll go from there. So let's go ahead and take off. I think I'm the only one on the server right now, which is awesome. It lets me take off pretty quick. So here is our cave. And I don't think a farmhouse would be situated inside of a swamp. So I'm thinking... this is rough. I mean, I want the cave to be close. We got to keep it away from that. You know what? Maybe this guy, maybe that's why he's such a poor farmer, right? Maybe he's a poor farmer because... there we go. Maybe he's a poor farmer because he's building his farm in a swamp. We could do over here, but pretty sure... Yeah. My original design for the creeper farm was going to be over here, and I made the TNT duplicator machine. And I cleared out a chunk. But then I decided to go a different route, so I can't use that. Oh, no. Okay. There we go. Well, you know what? This area is nice, but then you can't see over there. This is a tough decision. You know what? We're going to go up on the swamp. He's going to have a swamp house. I think what we're going to do is actually build it right up here. Can he see that, though? Yeah, he'd know it's there, right? Yeah. All right, so this is where we're going to put our house. So we're going to do a little bit of terraforming, a little bit of clear cutting. He's going to be on higher ground so that we can see it from over there. But at the same time, it doesn't necessarily need to be overly visible. It just needs to exist. Unless... I mean, I guess we could put it over here. I've already clear cut it, and he can see the temple. You know what? Yeah, guys, I think we're going to put it right here. I think this is going to be our outline for the house. So, the basic concept that we're going to go with here is... Let's see, get my stuff out. Bloop. Yep. So the basic layout for this farmhouse is just going to be a real basic. I don't want it to be overly fancy, but I don't want it to be a Minecraft villager house either. So the first thing that we should do is, let's see if I have dirt here. Nope, but I have scaffolding, and that works just as well. So our first thing that we're going to do here is we are going to lay out the dimensions. And I don't want to eat into this. So maybe... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. That's a big house, but too big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'll work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. Here. Just like that. Yeah, so that gives us a pretty good interior dimension. And then I think what we'll do is we'll bring it out like this. And all that I'm doing right now is I'm just trying to get some dimensions of this. I want to get it built out far enough that I can kind of visualize how it's going to look in the groundwork. And then go from there. So what I'm thinking is this is going to have like a nice cottagey feel to it with a pitched roof coming down. And then right here, we're going to drag that roof down and kind of make like a wood pile over here. So let me start getting everything together and stay tuned because I think we're going to do this in the form of a third-person time lapse. Alright guys, so this pretty much wraps up the actual build itself. I hope you enjoyed that time lapse. Now, I did add in a little bit of different textures here with the wood. We took out some of the planks and replaced it with the strip logs. Instead of using glass, because again, I'm going for a very poor, destitute feel. So instead of using glass in this, I actually just put in fence posts. Now up here, I'm sure, and you saw it in the time lapse, I used campfires, and then I used water buckets to put the fire out. So it has a really neat texture. I like the way it looks. It works really well for these awnings, and when you're underneath, it looks super awesome. We put in a couple of things on the outsides. Now, coming into the house, it's very sparse. We have a coal stove over here with our heater, our pipe rather, a little barrel sitting here, and 2 chairs. And then as we come up to the second floor, again, very limited. 2 almost like, I want to say like wicker end tables with his bed and, of course, an empty chest. So that pretty much wraps the house itself up. Other than some decoration like adding some bushes, maybe throwing in a tree somewhere. But the next thing we have to do is make his fields, which is going to be really easy. We're just going to hoe a couple areas of land out over here and kind of put in some crops. So let's get over to... come on, take off, take off. Ugh. Sometimes this server really drives me crazy. Well, it's not the server's fault. Alright, so... let's get up. I have to remember to eliminate that tree because it looks kind of silly with just a bunch of leaves hanging out. There we go. Now we're in the air. Alright, so... now what we need to do is get ourselves a... let's see, cobblestone. 1, 2, 3. That. Good. Got some water already, so I'm okay there. And then we'll probably trade with the villagers a little bit and get some lanterns to replace any torches that I have inside the house. And put a couple on the outside of the house also, just to kind of clean it up and give it a little bit more of a homey feel. Now, again, I know everybody's going to say, I mean, Doozer, look at the colors. You got acacia, you got all this. Trust me, it's going to make sense. As soon as I put the shaders on, this is going to completely change the way this looks. And we've been saying it for a while now. The entire thing that I'm doing, I'm trying to make it work with the shaders. So, all right, so the first thing we need to do is put in some water. Thankfully, we do have a pool of water over here. So I'm going to kind of go around and put a couple spots of water in. That looks like a good spot. And then we'll be going through and covering up this stuff too. But now we're going to make him like the world's worst farmer, because we're not actually going to put this in like rows like normal. We're just going to kind of dot around, kind of like this. It's going to be all over the place. Just like that. And then now we're going to put our seeds out. So I want it to have this really... whoops. I want it to have this really eclectic, like, spotty feel, kind of like he's just getting by. The other nice thing is that because of the way we've got everything set up, if a certain spot, like right there went, if they can't be farmland because I'm too far away from the water, whatever the case may be, it's okay. It's not going to hurt my feeling. It's not going to, I don't feel it's going to ruin the build. Because again, we're going for the kind of that like haphazard feel to the way this is all set up. Let's see. We may add another water bucket there. And that's just so that we can extend this out a little bit more. Give it a little bit more of a full-bodied feel. we go. So we're going to go ahead and let that grow. And then I may bring over like 1 or 2 pumpkins and set out here. But I think this part is pretty much done as far as this side goes. Like I said, we may have some lighting to do and just some regular decorations as far as bushes and trees and whatnot. So let me start getting some of that stuff together and then we'll come back. Finito and finished. This build is complete. I've got the decorating on the outside done. We put some of the sweet berry bushes in some of the corners here. And then hidden underneath a lot of these bushes, and I'll go ahead and pull a couple out, I actually hid some lights under there. So what's going to happen is at nighttime, you'll actually get this nice glow around the building, helps mob-proof it. But it also keeps things like glowstone and lantern or sea lanterns out of sight. So it helps us to mob-proof the area. But at the same time, we don't have these, you know, definitely not period-looking lights just hanging out. I did put a couple lanterns up. And I put some lanterns in here originally. But, I mean, I got one there. And then I got 2 up here just to kind of give it that nice feel. But honestly, one of the hardest parts about working with the lanterns is you can either put them on a floor or you can put them on a ceiling, but they have to be either at the top of the block or at the bottom of the block. So if you're using slabs like I did for the floor in there, it keeps you from being able to do that. So I think this is pretty much done now. Of course, this wouldn't be a finished build unless I switched over. So let me switch over to, let's put it on high. And let's take a look at this build now. And we should have, yeah, look at that. It's a lot nicer. See, during the daytime, the sun really pops off the acacia wood, which I really enjoy. Let's see here. Let me get some dirt because we have one more thing to do. It's going to be right here. I want to add just a little bit of cobwebs for smoke. I don't want to go too crazy with this. Oop. Yeah, I didn't want to get too crazy with that because obviously there's other things we can use like the fire pit, the fire campfire. But I didn't want to use the campfire because I wanted the chimney effect. There's just a lot of thought going into it and finally deciding to just use the cobwebs. So that pretty much wraps up this build. I mean, there's not too much left to do. We're going to see if we can't meet up with a couple other people. Wokachu has been AFK now. I've been here for, I want to say altogether about 3 hours I've been working on this build. And Wokachu has been AFK the entire time. And I gotta tell you, I'm kind of feeling, kind of feeling naughty. I'm going to see, if he doesn't get on, I'm going to see if I can't figure out where he's hiding. And maybe we'll play a little joke on him. It's good. You know what? I'm going to screenshot that. Boop. Okay, guys, so we are back in town. Now, the server has two lawyers. We have a monster beast who offered me the proposition, but he's also the prosecuting attorney. He's not the guy I need to talk to. The guy I need to talk to is going to be over at Landland, Loveland, and Lakes, I think it's called. And somewhere around here is where his offices are. Is it here? Is this... I think this is it.
Hello?
Hey, Erigard's Doozer.
Ah, Doozer, come on in. Use the bubble columns. I'm in my office.
Sorry, Kalafi.
Hello, my friend. How can I help you today?
So, I have an issue.
All right. Well, we here at Landu, Luckman, and Lake would do well to help you out.
So here's the deal. A monster beast proposed that I join his team with Huffleduck in trying to create this shop of all things. And you know how I am. I'm very capitalistic. I like to make money, but I don't think that everybody out there should have to pay these high prices. I need to know if there's a way for me to accept his offer, but not be committed to it.
Well, Well, let me look over the documentation. Give me one moment. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, this does seem cut and dry, but I mean, there are legal loopholes for everything, and one way I can possibly see you not being beholden to a contract is if you don't sign it.
Right. And that's what I was thinking. But if he says I have to sign it, because, I mean, he's a pretty good lawyer himself, too. What if I didn't sign my name properly? Wouldn't that be...
That would legally not bind you to the contract, but unfortunately, he's probably going to expect you to put down Diamond or Diamond Doozer or Doozer. I would suggest maybe putting zeros in your name.
So, like, Diamond Zero Doozer.
Or Diamond D00Z0ZER.
Aha.
Legally, that's not your name, so it's not you signing.
Perfect. That makes life easy, because I don't want to be locked into any contracts with that. I want to be able to be free to make tons of money, and I'm always looking for more partnerships. I don't want to get stuck into one building when I could be in all the buildings.
Well, as the CEO and CFO of Foxbear Co. Limited, I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's right. That's you and your wife, Kalafi, right?
That's correct.
Haha, I know things.
We do have a couple of contracts across the server, and a number of the businesses do belong to our small company. If you're ever interested in taking a look at our stuff, feel free to stop by again.
Will do. I guess... I'm so rich, I'm putting down 2 of them.
Wow, that's impressive. You are definitely someone Foxbear is looking for.
So I guess there's just a matter of payment. What are your...
Yes.
What are the services?
Console fees are 1 diamond. Thank you, sir.
Absolutely.
And thank you for choosing Landu, Luckman, and Lake Multiversal for your legal needs. You have a nice day.
You too, and thank you.
Not a problem.
Okay, guys, so that answers that. All I have to do is sign my name, Diamond D00Zer, and that should lock me out of all the contracts, and I should be able to do everything I need to do to make my diamond box just a little bit thicker. And we'll have to talk to Erigar later on about that Foxbear company. Could be an interesting way for me to make a couple extra diamonds and maybe lower the prices on the server too. But let's get back to the house and figure out where we go from there. Okay, guys. So I am in Woke's base And he is around here somewhere. I'm just not 100% sure where. So I did ask around on Discord, and a couple people said that he... It's nice. A couple people said that he had a couple of farms over here and that he would normally be AFKing. So I got an idea, and I don't want to... Oh, hello. Nope, don't want nothing to do with that. Moving away. Thank you very much. So he's got to be here somewhere. How did this tree... Up. That is all kinds of redstone going. So I'm going to say... I'm not quite sure what happened here. Unless the lava burnt this all up. I mean, I guess that's possible. There he is. Alright, so let's... A little bit of obsidian. Just to make his day a little bit better. Although I think he needs to reconsider this setup, because this looks like this is all burning up his build. I don't think that was intentional. So, while it's nighttime, I'm going to start flying over towards my other, my build. That I want to see what this looks like at night. So, let me get over there and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so now that we've pretty much gotten this all done, I think what we're going to do is finish up some just minor decorations, getting up all these dandelions, or not dandelions, sunflowers. I always get those mixed up. We added the rose bushes, so I think this is looking pretty sweet. And I think what we're going to end up doing is... Hold on a minute. I'm getting a phone call from Eric. You know what? I'm going to call him right back. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to move these skeleton horses, and we're going to put them over there, give him like half-fed horses. I don't know. I think that might work. But, you know what? Let's go ahead and give Aragar a call back and see exactly what's going on. So let me call him real quick. Ring, ring.
Oh, there's my cell phone. Hello.
Hey, Aragar, it's Doozer. What's going on?
Hey, Doozer, I just tried to call you. Listen, can you stop by Landu Luckman Lake? There have been some developments over what we spoke about last time.
Developments? Like what?
Like I've got 4 player heads on my wall and a chest full of diamonds.
Well, I heard my favorite words. I'll be right over.
All right, dude. I'll catch you in a bit. Bye.
Bye. All right, guys. Well, that was kind of weird. So I guess we're gonna head over to Landland, Loveland, and Lakes quick. Let's. Oh, if I can take off today, that'd be wonderful. I wonder if the lawyers can do anything about the lag. Oh, there we go. Right, so we are making our way. That's a giant pumpkin. All right, so let's see. There's the maze. I can't wait to try this maze out. And, all right. Oh, I see Aragar sitting up in his room, so let's head on up and see exactly what it is he's got.
Hello.
Hey, Aragar, it's me.
Hey, come on up. Give me 1 second here. You can take a look around.
This...
Okay. So,
I'm seeing something concerning.
Yes. Take a look at that book real quick. Apparently I received a visit from our district attorney, who is threatening me with litigation over the advice I gave you last time you were here. I've managed to assuage his fears, but he's also contracted me, if you look in here for a moment, to write the Awesome Shop contract and assume responsibility for the veracity of all signers' legal names being placed on the contract itself. And I see some bling bling. Oh, more bling bling. I like this plan. Oh, it's my bling bling. Damn it. Thought I was getting paid. I mean a bribe. I mean paid. But no, in all seriousness, he has also extended an olive branch to Fox Bear.
So,
As CEO of Fox Bear, if I joined up, it would literally tie us all together into this awesome shop and would actually do what you want to do.
tons of diamonds.
Tons of diamonds, low prices on the server, and an awesome shop.
All right, guys. So, unfortunately, we are finding ourselves at the end of the episode today. As always, if you enjoyed, please leave me a like. Also, if you have any suggestions for things on this, maybe something you'd like to see me change, throw a suggestion down in the comments box. I really do enjoy reading through those, and I respond to them relatively quickly also. So other than that, I think this is looking great. I love how you can see the other buildings from over here, and once I get rid of that tree, it's going to look even better. If you find yourself watching this video until the end, do me a bigger favor. Hit that subscribe button down at the bottom. And if you want to get notified whenever I post a new video, please click the bell notification, and it'll notify you whenever I upload a new one. So, guys, I think that's going to wrap it up. As always, this is Diamond Doozer, and I'm out.